that. The orientation up to horizontal, and then when I went live, it was not horizontal any longer. So here we are. Greetings and blessings. Shalom be to you. Today is the third day, and so we are here with something that I myself find very important, which is peace with the family. So this is from the Nazarene book of Genesis 16. Wow, the sun is bright. Thank you. Thank you to the divine for that bright light. Okay, behold, the name of the third day shall be Yom Mishpach, Family Day. Lo, how can we hope for peace between nations if we have not peace within our own family? Yea, work for peace in the world, but do not neglect peace within the family. And your family is not only those related by blood, but all the groups to which you belong and all the people with whom you live and work. Therefore, at midday on the third day, contemplate peace with the family. Yea, speak these words. Our God and Goddess, immanent and transcendent, send to all your angel of peace. To my family and friends, send your angel of love. Some of the practices here, it says that the Essenes would particularly focus on, it says Nazarene Essenes practice peace with the family via such things as conscious emotional equanimity through the art of watching, understanding, and wisely channeling our emotions, positive and wise interaction with all family members and anyone else in our immediate environment, radical forgiveness, unconditional love. So like I was saying, I mean, all of these things are really important, but especially peace with family is something that I myself am trying to work towards. The awakening process has definitely caused its fair share of separation between not just my family, but many people, and not just families, but people that were married and other relationships that have been essentially severed due to the, the awakening process. You don't awaken together with other people, it can cause problems between you. But yeah, it's still something that, like, no matter how much I want to try to be okay with not having, like, the greatest relationship with my family, it's something that, like, I'm not okay with that. And so this is really encouraging to me, at least, to have these daily meditations and contemplations to try to work on these different areas of life to try to improve. I wanted to share with you one little meditation thing that you can do wherever you want. This is called the love breath, and this is Yeshua speaking, saying, now here is an example of how pranayama, a meditative breathing practice, can be used in love yoga. The love breath is a practice of love yoga. Inhale deeply, as in the yogic complete breath, but envision that you are inhaling divine love. I've been doing this in the mornings during my morning meditation, standing out in front of the sun, doing different yogic poses, but it's importantly trying to do this in particular, breathing in that divine love. As you briefly retain that breath of divine love, envision that the divine love is bathing your entire beingness, including your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies in unconditional love. Then, on the exhale, envision that you are sharing that divine love with all beings, radiating that love into your environment. Repeat this several times or more. Breathe in supernal love. Bathe in it while you briefly retain that breath, and then share that supernal love with all of creation on your exhale. So it's definitely, like, I mean, it helps on both ends, right? Because you're feeling that love. A lot of us maybe struggle with feeling the love from our divine creators, and a lot of that is due to our own actions we have been under with mainstream religion and different programmings that we're supposed to believe about God and Goddess, and how we're supposed to think that they think about us, or how we're going to be treated, or, you know, this eternal damnation of hell, or this vengeful God that requires blood sacrifice. All of these things essentially are designed to help us be misaligned instead of being aligned. To be aligned in that relationship, we need to know who our parents are and what their will is, rather than reading these books that have been corrupted by human hands. So it's really cool. The Megillah has definitely been inspiring a lot of change. As you can see, I've been nerding out a lot. But it definitely talks about this unconditional love, and goes into a different perspective about God and Goddess that is way more loving and resonates true at a soul level. We are all their creation, and they love us. And oh, no way, that's Garrett. Okay, I shouldn't be surprised, actually. Okay. That's really funny. Hey Steven, how's it going? Sorry guys, I got off track here. I am at let me see if I can turn you around. I'm at Mount Shasta City Park, and I'm just sitting here kind of by this picnic area. I can't really turn you guys too much right now, but hi little bug. Can you go find somewhere else to be? Okay. This is really helping to inspire a lot of change within me, and it's kind of interesting that it's one of the kind of evidences that is given to the divine inspiration that is within this book, is the spiritual change that it inspires in people that read it. Because once you read it, it does start changing things. Obviously, I guess you could read it, and if you're not really interested, you might pass it off. But those that come at it with an open mind and a heart that's ready for the truth are definitely going to find it. So hopefully these sort of meditations are helpful for you. I'd like to share more from this book, and also the Megillah coming up in the next few weeks. This is during a 30-day fruit or fast challenge, and today is day 3, and I'm definitely, it's hard to change my mindset, but I have found a few things that I'm really enjoying eating. This morning I was eating watermelon. I've been pigging out on some grapes and apples, and actually in one of the fruitarian groups I saw that people were talking about eating raw corn, and actually it's really good. So it's interesting to play around with our lifestyle, right, our dietary choices, and see what happens. Obviously everyone is at a different state of essentially corruption, and what is good for one person at this point in time might not be good for another. So someone that does really well on 30 days of fruit, they might do really well, while another person who might be like just in a different area, maybe they haven't purified as much, maybe they struggle more with eating food. Like I have emotional issues with that, right? Everyone's different and gonna be having their own strengths and weaknesses in this. So as you're purifying, just have, patience with yourself, and do ultimately what is best for you, so that you can keep surviving, right? Steven says, love those flowers behind you. Yeah, they're really pretty. The whole fence over there, or not fence, but let me just point you to where I'm looking at. There is a big field over there where that person is, that used to be full of all of those flowers, and I think they must have just mowed within the last day or two, and now they're all gone, which is sad. So I came over by the ones that remain to show you. But that is all that I kind of wanted to share with you guys today. These ones are going to be a little bit shorter, unless I have something in particular more that I would like to share. But today I think that love breath is really good. You should get out in the sun and basically expose as much of yourself to the sun as possible. I'm in public and I've got to stay modest, so I'm going to do that. But when I go home, I'm definitely going to do some sunbathing and take in the energy, the creativity, the love, the joy, everything that the sun has to offer for us. And on that note, I would like to say, because it is relevant, this is Yeshua talking about essentially the sun salutation, but saying that fear not that by raising arms of salutation to a part of the natural world, like the sun, that you are practicing idolatry. Whenever you salute the sun, you are at the same time saluting the creators of that sun and of every other star, that Jaja, which is God and Goddess, and Elohim crowned with Yah. The sun salutations, asanas, do not constitute praising the creation rather than the creator for the following reason. Even when you face the sun to perform the arms of praise posture, your chief praise is being offered to Hashem. That is because the temple of light, that is the spiritual realm in the sun, is the highest level of this chain of 7 heavens and is interconnected with every heaven of the all and with Hashem. Hey, bulb. Via suns, the creators energize and communicate with their creation. There is also nothing idolatrous in feeling honest appreciation for the manifold blessings of the natural sun that make possible natural life on earth. And the 3 little, well, technically only 2, but this little sun salutation, you can stand out in the sun and hold this prayer posture. Then put your hands back to the sun and tilt your back, and then return back to the prayer pose. I actually wanted to do this with you, but I'm sitting really close and it was just going to cause a lot of adjustments for the camera. So maybe next time we will do that together. But for today, I hope that you are going to have a wonderful day and to contemplate peace with the family. Maybe call one of your loved ones that you haven't spoken to for a while, or reach out, send them a text message, do something, and keep in mind all of those great things from the meditation. I hope that you have a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow at noon. May God and the Goddess bless you.